Okay, I did a few things to my engine. I replaced that cam gear. That cam gear just was annoying me at how loud it was. So I tore it out and set up and recut the gears, both gears. I replaced both the cam gear and crank gear. And when I put the magnets in, I advanced them a little bit so that I could run a little bit more on the advanced side of the ignition. I went ahead and I made the spark plug wires. I don't know if I posted that or not. And then I had my ignition box go to heck. And what I think I did was, I put too much voltage to it. So I had to be careful. I got to make sure that I stay at 6 volts and not go over that. And I think I went a little. I had a little unit that I can adjust the voltage on, and I just went a little too high. I'm just going to stick with the batteries, the lantern batteries from now on. So my ignition box is not put together. I had to pry the ends off because I had glued it together. I am going to look for some small nails or small screws. And so anyway, I'll show you what I got here. And what I want to do inside this box too is put I don't know what you'd call it, a place for the energy, the coil energy to go. Basically, it'll be coming off of both banks with the negative there, and the gap will be set larger than the spark plug. That way, if I take a wire, don't forget to put a wire on or whatever, the spark will be down here. It won't, because the coil energy has to go somewhere. Otherwise, it's going to mess things up. And if the spark plug would foul, same thing. That way, it'll spark in here. It's an override spark, I guess you'd call it. But anyway, so it's not put back together. I did run it and get the carburetor set and put some gas in here. We'll see if we can get it started. Oop, overfilled the tank. I don't have a very big tank on there, but that's okay. I don't really want to run it that long. And I'm going to lower you down a little bit so you're not looking over top. Oops, not that far. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I turned the screw a long way on the tripod. Alright, so I've got everything tightened up and back together, and got this plugged into a 6-volt battery, which actually is only 5 volts now, and it's still sometimes I got to choke it a little. Adjust the idle up a little bit. Ah. What do you think? I got a fan back there blowing on it. I don't know if the high needs to be a little more gas or a little less. Idle's down pretty good, pretty decent. Oh! So, I think I got her going. This one's a lot cooler than this one. Fan is blowing over here. I balanced everything, and it does run nice and pretty nice, and it doesn't vibrate a whole lot. So that balancing act that I did on the inside actually worked out. So the only thing left to do on it is get this box fixed and in the belt on the other side, belt cover on the other side. I don't know when I'll do that. But it's running, and it's running actually halfway decent. Need to adjust my low screws so it's not quite so low. Well, I better shut her off. She's getting, I can feel the fan is blowing a little bit of heat over here. I can see my gasket here in the middle is leaking oil here and in the back here a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Well, I do plan on taking it apart, and it's out of gas anyway. I do plan on taking it apart and bead blasting the case and radius and stuff. So, but she's a runner. She runs. Like I say, I think it runs halfway decent. So, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. I just couldn't resist. You know, it's just like a new toy. You got to play with it for a while. I'm gonna try starting her up again. Just the new hasn't wore off. I like it. Definitely like it. I'm calling it, I decided to call it the mini hog, not the hoglet, because really it's far from being a hoglet. Quite a few things different. See, one of my LEDs pooped out on me already. I don't know why why that is. I'll have to get another one. Really don't need them unless I was setting it up, and it's about the only time they're really come in handy. Oh, ran out of gas. I only put a little bit of gas in, so. But anyway, for those of you that followed along and watched my videos, I don't know if there'll be too many more, or probably none, and for a while, until I decide to go ahead and make that belt guard. Once I get the belt guard and everything done, I'll probably make one more video of it, but going to be it. Summer's going to start anyway. My next project that I plan on doing is, I've got some Model T coils. I want to rebuild one and hopefully get it to work and clean up the case, varnish it, make it look kind of like new, and just gonna play with that for a bit, and then after that I might wind a couple more coils. So keep your eye out for it. I'll post it when I start working on them. Thanks for following along. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.